All right, the Hurricanes. I think we're up to the last of our teams. So let's finish strong. The you should knows. Nelson, I'll let you go. This one, but you better pronounce it right.
Flanders, Devon Flanders, 22-year-old, 193, 108 kilos. Look, we see him starting in our side every week. This is who we want to see in their back row and the blindside flanker role. So he's a very exciting player moving forward. He played Hastings boys along Folau Fakatava and Danny Tawala. But yeah, look, we touched on him last year. He has to take over Reed Prinsep as that six.
Who's more likely to start? Is it Roger Tuivasa-Sheck or Devon Flanders?
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
That's only because he's locked in to start.
Yeah, look, they both need to start. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Get them both on the field starting.
Rev?
Love it. Look, mine, I want to keep with the theme of big. Dom Bird, what a name to get back in the squad. He is 30, so I'm really... I didn't go as extreme as Nemani Nagusa, but we're going old. He's racked up so many caps already. He played, a lot of footy before in Super Rugby. But the thing that I like, 206 centimeters. That's got to put him at, without the Arnold brothers, probably the tallest in the comp, or very close to. But 126 kilos as well. So he's not just a beanpole. He's got the size as well, and it's the exact opposite of what the Hurricanes have had previously. They don't normally have that. Tall, like they've normally got the shorter blindside flanker dual playing one. So I think he's an awesome fit to this team.
Yeah, I agree. He's so exciting to have back, and the perfect foil for the rest of the forward pack, I reckon. Yeah. You might knows. I know there's one here that I'm sure Rev is just busting to talk about. So I'm going to go Reuben Love. Obviously a young promising fly half that played 10 through the back half of the season when there was a couple of injuries in the side. And I think was really exceptional considering his inexperience. We all want him to play 10. I'm here taking this opportunity to spoil the party because in the NPC, Jackson Garden Bashett, who I swore I would never say on this podcast his name, but he was playing 10 all the way through and Reuben Love was playing in 15 in the same side. So I dare say we won't see him start over Garden Bashett, but God, I really hope we do because he's a very good talent.
Yeah, surely you're starting him.
Well, surely, but mate, he didn't start for Wellington at all. So,
yeah, look, I might steal it. I don't know if you wanted it, Rev, but Baylen Sullivan, we've already touched on his brother. I had to. He, as a 17-year-old, he debuted in the NPC for Waikato, so that is phenomenal. He can play in the centres, he can play in the outside back, so I reckon you can put him anywhere in this back line.
Yeah, I know Rev has him as his outside centre. Round one.
Yeah, I think that's where he was when he scored the 2 tries in their NPC final win for Waikato. So I think they only scored to a 23-13 win or something like that. And he scored both of them against run of the play. He's a real smart player, but I'm glad he left this guy on the board. I want to say Braden Yossi. He, I hate Duplessis Karifi as a player just because he rubs me the wrong way. I think
it's fair.
Oh, I mean, I'm wearing the sky blue tonight, so I'll reference the game that the Waratahs went over and lost 2019 or 22-19, just to be specific. But I remember I think he scored the tries. It was next to the person that scored, and he just tried to ruffle up Michael Hooper and just from that moment, just got under my skin.
It's the Quade Cooper of New Zealand now. Yeah. You can't do that to our captain.
It's true. Australia, we need to be more vindictive. We need to be way more vindictive and hate him.
Yeah,
we do.
So I want to go Yu-Gi-Oh style, just banish him to the Shadow Realm so that Braden Yossi can come in at number 8, Artie Sevilla at 7, Devon Flanders at 6. What a powerhouse back row that'd be, just running for fun.
And that's so good. That's what we've got down for what we want to see.
Yeah.
Not what we expect to see, but definitely what we want to see.
It nearly definitely won't happen, but what a dream if it
Flanders, Sevilla, and Yossi. Far out.
That's exciting.
Having wet dreams. All right, you go, man. I've had so many props. You got to take him.
Mate, there is so many props on this. But look, it's Asafo Mua as a prop. Like, that's how he runs. It's Alex Fidow. He is 24 years old, 137 kilograms.
Lightweight, then.
he runs like he's 70 kilos with the pace he gets up as well. He's backing up Lomax, who is probably a similar size, if not bigger. But yeah, New Zealand under 20s in 2016, 2017, barnstorming, just driving through, through a crowd when he's got ball in hand, perfect for fantasy footy, and just hasn't been able to, crack himself into this starting side. And obviously it's going to be hard to move Lomax, but whenever he is on the paddock, he's going to be scoring bulk points. And, I'd be picking him up on a week if he's starting there. And yeah, he's an exciting one for this year.
Can I go one player and you might know? Owen Franks. You might know of him. I think he's got 100-odd caps for the All Blacks. Bit of a legend of the game. He ruptured his Achilles, and we've announced already that he's gone for the year. I can confirm that was back in November, and he is now aiming to play at 6 months, which would put him back in April. So he's hoping to play. Yeah, no, that's not end of the season.
Oh, he's got like a month and a half left.
And he wants to go play against his old team for his comeback in April. So I just wanted to put here as it's absolutely not an exclusive, but it is in Draft Rugby. So he might be around and a player to come back into the side. And man, what a player.
Yeah, exciting. Look, I think that's all the names we've got here, Rev. Do you have anyone else you wanted to add?
Rev will have some you might not know, I reckon.
Yeah, I'll just wrap up with one you might not know, and that's Aiden Morgan. I think he's come through as a fly half option. He's only small. He's much smaller than Love, so he's not going to be able to fit the dynamic fullback role as well. But what I like about him is he's young and exciting, and I think they've missed out at the Hurricanes for a bit. They've sort of had Gunn Machop and Simon Hickey last year who got injured straight away, but they've gone for some boring but safe options. And I think Reuben Love was a step in the right direction. I think Aiden Morgan could be as well. I think, really young, promising player. I don't expect him to get many minutes. He might get a bit of time off the bench, back in the season or something like that. But he's someone that I really like the look of. And, 20 years old, just keep him for a few years and just see what he develops into.
It looks like he's signed to 2024 for them. I'm pretty sure.
That's handy.
Yeah. Look, that's all the names we've got. So
you got to have a long-term succession plan for Garden Bashop,
For sure.